Please tell me it's a fake quote. Please tell me this is a fake quote. Because this is something where it's like, everyone says, and it's like, oh, Angel's a developing player. It's like, oh, she's only in year 2. Why is everyone like going at Angel Reese and all this stuff? And, you know, oh, people can't stop talking about Angel Reese. She's the only player in the league that will say this shit. She's the only player in the league. Like, you won't hear Aja Wilson going out there. I am at the top of the scouting report. Ariel Atkins is at the top of the scouting report for your team. Camila Cardoso is at the top of the scouting report. Teams just box you out.
Angel Reese stepped up to the mic and said, "What?" With the cameras rolling and the world watching, she boldly claimed that the reason people are tuning into women's basketball isn't just Caitlin Clark, it's her too. And not just in a passing we all matter kind of way. No, she said it with her chest, like she's carrying the whole league on her back.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person.
That one quote, it was enough to send social media into a tailspin. Fans weren't just surprised, they were furious. The comments came fast and savage. Delusional, sit down. Best player, where? But Angel didn't flinch. She doubled down, adding that she's on the top of every team scouting report, like WNBA coaches are holding late-night strategy sessions just to stop her. It was the kind of moment that makes you wonder, does she know something we don't? Or is this next-level confidence crossing into full-on fantasy? One thing's for sure, this wasn't just another soundbite. It was a line in the sand, and now everybody's choosing sides.
Angel Reese is a very good player, but she's ugly to watch. Have you watched her play? She's a typical WNBA. She's great on the offensive glass, rebounding, but watching her play, terrible layups. The reason people are captivated by Clark is the way she plays, like Steph Curry. And the thing that I don't like people making it race, I don't think it's in the league that's race, it's jealousy that she's so popular. But there's lots of major white female WNBA megastars that nobody cared about.
Angel Reese didn't lace up for the WNBA just to blend into the background, while Caitlin Clark collects highlight reels and shoe deals. From day one, she made it clear she wants her credit, her spotlight, and maybe a statue while we're at it. And you know what? She's been on a full-blown Me Too tour ever since. Every press conference, every tweet, every side-eye, it's all dripping with one message: don't forget about me. Even when the cameras aren't on her, she finds a way to sneak into the frame. But here's the catch. When you have to keep reminding people you're part of the story, it starts sounding like you're not. The public's not stupid. They know the difference between a star player and someone auditioning for the role. Angel talks like she's co-writing the WNBA's comeback script, but more and more fans are feeling like she's just trying to edit herself into the final cut. And when every comment starts with "I deserve," it starts feeling less like confidence and more like a cry for credit that hasn't been earned. Angel Reese recently claimed she's at the top of every WNBA team scouting report. You'd think that means defenses are panicking, coaches are tossing and turning at night, and game film sessions are centered on stopping the Angel effect. But let's bring it back to reality. The real scouting report probably reads something closer to strong on the boards, high energy, keep an eye on her attitude. That's it. Nobody's drawing up emergency plays to contain a player averaging single digits.
Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too. A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Sure, she's a menace on the glass, but the idea that she's the main problem for opposing teams, that's a stretch even the Globetrotters would flinch at. The truth is, Angel's being scouted more for her antics than her stats. It's like saying a movie critic is reviewing your performance because you held the boom mic once. Even her no-comment moments go viral, not because she's mysterious, but because she's always had something to say. And when that noise isn't backed by dominance on the court, it starts to feel like fantasy league fanfic. Entertaining? Sure, but feared? Not quite.
Trying to stay consistent as possible. Obviously, I struggled in the first couple of days. Just staying poised, trusting my work. I have great people in my corner. I never really questioned my ability of what I can do. Obviously, you go up and down through your career. And thinking in the beginning it's going to be my sophomore slump, but I got out of it in my first couple of games, and I'm here and helping the team win as much as I can. That's the most important thing to me. Yeah, I'm happy.
Let's talk numbers, because feelings aside, the scoreboard doesn't lie. While Caitlin Clark is busy dropping dimes, pulling up from the logo, and casually rewriting the rookie record book, Angel Reese has been consistent. And not the kind of consistent that wins awards. We're talking about double-doubles that feel like they come with an asterisk, like 12 rebounds, but on 4-14 shooting. She's had maybe one game this season where fans said, okay, that's the Angel we were promised. Just one. Meanwhile, Caitlin's turning every court into a history museum, showcasing long-range threes, triple-doubles, and ESPN highlight reels. That's not a rivalry, that's a gap. And yet, Angel still talks like the stats are neck and neck, as if fans and coaches aren't seeing the same box scores we are. Confidence is cute, but when your shot chart looks like a connect-the-dots puzzle that never forms a picture, maybe it's time to pivot. Because this I'm Her Too campaign hits different when the receipts don't match the energy. Here's the wild part. Angel Reese might be having a mid-rookie season on the court, but off the court, she's running a master class in staying relevant. Forget points per game, she's clocking headlines per week. Somehow, she's turned average performances into viral moments. A clap here, a glare there, a spicy quote dropped mid-interview, and boom, another trending topic. Is it strategy or delusion? That's the million-dollar question. Because while Caitlin Clark is out there letting her game do the talking, Angel's out here with a megaphone shouting her own PR slogans. It's marketing genius or it's smoke and mirrors. Either way, it's working. Every time she opens her mouth, a new article writes itself. She's feeding the content machine like it's her second job. And maybe it is. The problem? The product isn't matching the promotion. You can sell all the hype you want, but eventually people look under the hood. And right now, fans are wondering if Angel's career is more commercial break than primetime feature. You can't have a rivalry if one side's not even playing the same game. Caitlin Clark is out here dropping 30 while getting knocked to the floor like it's part of the warm-up routine. She's silent, focused, and torching defenses like it's business as usual. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is on her 5th monologue about respect and recognition like she's auditioning for a basketball-themed soap opera. And that's the thing, Caitlin doesn't need to say a word. The scoreboard talks for her. Angel, on the other hand, can't seem to finish a week without reminding everyone she belongs in the conversation. But here's the truth. If you really belong, you don't have to keep saying it. The media is not chasing this feud. Angel is dragging it behind her like a shopping cart with a broken wheel. She wants the co-headliner slot, but the fans aren't buying 2 tickets. Caitlin's out here playing chess with legends while Angel's trying to turn checkers into a championship. It's not a rivalry, it's a remix of the same one-sided headline over and over again. While Angel Reese campaigns for a bigger spotlight, the WNBA is already showing us where the real attention goes. Caitlin Clark? She's front and center, national broadcasts, primetime slots, foam fingers with her face on them. Angel? She's the drama-filled intermission. The league knows what moves the needle, and they're not handing out marquee slots based on who claps back the loudest. Even Angel's own coach, Tyler Marsh, is doing PR gymnastics, trying to defend her after games where she shoots under 30% but still ends up with 12 rebounds and 2 assists. Is she impactful? Sure, on a good night. But it's hard to convince people she's the centerpiece when her stat lines read like background noise. Meanwhile, teams are losing sleep over Clark's deep threes and ridiculous court vision, not over whether Angel's going to land another quote on SportsCenter. Reese is getting scouted, alright, but not for the reason she thinks. The league respects her hustle, but it's clear who's getting the keys to the kingdom. Angel Reese might not be the best player in the WNBA, but she just might be the most watched, not because fans are tuning in to see dominance, but because they can't look away from the chaos. She's like reality TV in sneakers, dramatic, unpredictable, and always ready with a headline. And maybe that's the point. Angel isn't trying to be loved. She's trying to be undeniable. Her presence keeps the pot boiling, the quotes flying, and the fan debates raging. Caitlin Clark may be the star, but Angel is the subplot that keeps the storyline spicy. In a league hungry for attention, she's figured out how to stay in the conversation, even if it means talking louder than everyone else. Love her or hate her, she's made herself part of the show. So yeah, maybe Angel Reese isn't why people started watching, but she might be a big reason they keep watching. And if that's not elite level marketing, what is? So while you're here, don't forget to stir the pot yourself. Drop a comment, smash that like button like it's a Caitlin Clark logo 3, and hit subscribe so you never miss the drama. Because if Angels taught us anything, it's that being loud gets you noticed.